Hello, Wonderhussy here. I'm about to turn the camera around and show you my view and where I'm sitting. But before I do that, well, you better make sure you got a tight control over your sphincter. Okay, there's my feet. Kind of swinging over a void here at the base of this giant dam. Look at this dam. Honestly, that looks kind of old, like one of them dams that's about to burst. In fact, isn't that like water leaking out over there on the side? I don't know. Here's another view of where I'm sitting. Okay, Mom, I'll get off here now. It is real windy out here, and I don't want to get blown over the edge into the poor, dried up old river. I'll show you the other side of the dam. I gotta be careful though, because this is a one-lane road going across this dam. So if somebody comes up behind me, I'll have no choice but to climb up on the side here. But look, this is one channel of this giant lake that's just right over there. Looks like this lake is suffering from the effects of a drought. You can see that white bathtub ring. Or maybe that's just something to do with the dam. Who can say? I don't know much about the water patterns in this part of the country. Oh no, here comes a car. I gotta get out of the road. Ah! Whew. Safety. Yikers. They're not messing around when they built this road over this dam. Anyway, as far as part of the country, what part of the country am I in? Well, I'm in Idaho, okay? Welcome to Idaho. I've been traveling around the mysterious and very, very, very desolate Nevada-Idaho borderlands region for the last few days, and well, I'm actually starting to get kind of stir crazy. I've had no cell signal for like 3 days. There's no sign of civilization. I mean, when I talk about desolate borderlands, go to your map right now and look at the border of Idaho and Nevada. There's hardly anything out there. Anyway, even though I love desolation and I could stay out in the middle of nowhere for quite a while, well, the fact of the matter is every now and then I do need to check my email. And well, moreover, every now and then I do need to put gas in the old rig. So that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm headed to town to get some gas before heading back out into the wild, remote borderlands region. And well, the closest town to where I am is a real doozy. That's right. It's the fabulous town of Jackpot, Nevada. Jackpot is another one of them little border towns that, well, they pretty much basically only exist so that people in the neighboring states can hop across the border and get their gamble on. You know what I mean? You'll find them on all four sides of the state of Nevada. Most famous is when you're driving from LA, you come through Primm. And then when you're driving out the other side into Utah, you go through Mesquite. And then, of course, there's Lake Tahoe up north. But over here in the, well, dusty, smoky hinterlands of the Idaho-Nevada border, Jackpot is it's the main attraction. Now, I should note that it's exceptionally gray and overcast today. Even though it's August 21st, middle of summer, should be beautiful blue skies, fluffy white clouds, but there's a big old wildfire burning in California, and there's a bunch of wildfires burning in Idaho. So poor little Jackpot is covered in this really unpleasant gray blanket. But I'm not going to let that get me down. I still have a few errands to run while I'm in town, and I thought while I'm doing that, might as well poke around and see what wonders the little town of Jackpot has to offer. Okay, so basically Jackpot is just like any of these other little Nevada border towns, and it's, well, mostly just a bunch of casinos so that the good God-fearing Mormon folk from up Idaho way can sneak across the border and have all their adult fun. If this is what your idea of fun is. I actually stayed here in Jackpot once about 5 years ago with my sister over here at Cactus Pete's. Oh, we didn't stay there actually. No, we just went to the buffet. My bad. We went to the buffet at Cactus Pete's and then we went and camped on some BLM land south of town. Because we were then, as now, Baroque ass hippies. But I do remember the buffet being decent. Oh, look at this. I'm stopped at the one traffic light in town. Just my luck. But I think I'm actually going to have to head over to that general store. That's the only thing they have in this town that passes for a grocery store, because I've been camping for a few days now, and well, I'm low on supplies, so it doesn't look like there's gonna be too much there, but I have no choice, man. The next closest town is Twin Falls, Idaho, is like an hour and a half north of here, I think. And then I guess Elko, Nevada is probably about an hour and a half south of here. So I don't really feel like driving an hour and a half out of my way to get groceries. So we're gonna have to see what the general store has to offer. Okay, well, just like that, as soon as we entered Jackpot, we left it. That was it. That was the whole town. Or, well, at least that was the main drag. The strip, if you will. I think I'm going to pull over here and turn around and go back through and give Jackpot a closer look. You know, maybe we ought to venture off of the strip and go see what life is like on the mean back streets of Jackpot. Okay, Jackpot, take 2. Okay, we got an RV park. I guess maybe like Canadian snowbirds stay here, or used to stay here when they were allowed to travel on their way down from Canada to Quartzsite or whatever they used to go for the winter. Okay, let's take this little side street here. This looks like a nice residential neighborhood tucked in behind the RV park. Oh, we got a trailer park. Really nice mobile home park. Actually, both sides of the street are all mobile homes. In fact, I think that might be all there is in Jackpot. All just mobile homes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with mobile homes. Which is interesting to me that there's got to be at least... I mean, where does the sheriff live? I know the sheriff doesn't live in a mobile home. He's probably got... Look, here's a real house with siding. Oh, this must be the fancy part of town. We got some real homes down here. Cement slab foundation. Woo-wee. Fancy. I wonder if the country club is around the corner. Okay, this must be the Jackpot school. I didn't realize this town was big enough to have its own school. I thought it was just an excuse to have a bunch of casinos, but apparently it's an actual town, community. Let's see, what does the sign say? Oh, Jackpot Recreation Center. My bad, it's not a school. It's like an indoor pool and a rec center. But it does look like there's a school up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, look. Elko County School District. There's the bus. There's the playground. Holy cannoli, there is. There's a little school. This is the junior and senior high school, Jackpot School. I wonder what their mascot is. The Jackpot Jaguars? The Jackpot Juggernauts? The Jackpot Jokers? Doesn't say anywhere. Man, what a weird place to grow up and go to school, though. If anybody watching this grew up in Jackpot, please comment below and tell us what your school mascot was. Okay, now we're coming up. We're basically on a back street, sort of paralleling the main drag that we came down the first time. So this back street looks like, oh, I could go straight or I could turn right. I better turn right. That looks like an apartment building. Believe it or not, there's actually an apartment building here. Oh, now we're on Keno Drive. That sign just said Keno Drive. Oh, here's a resident of Jackpot walking along. Looks like he's Native American. Hayden Field. Oh, here's the airport, the Jackpot Airport. Holy wow, it is. It's an actual airport. Dang, I believe it, as remote as this is. There's another RV park back here. Now, on the other side of the street, what we're doing is we're driving up behind Cactus Pete's, the casino where my sister and I went to the buffet. So this is what's going on right behind Cactus Pete's. It's just a kind of a I was going to say residential street, but I guess it's not residential because... Well, these do look like kind of apartments or something, I guess. Oh, there's another Native American dude. I wonder if there's a lot of Native Americans who live here. It must be. I think we're not too far from the Ghost Shoot Reservation. Well, I wonder if that's some kind of tribal housing, because all the houses look the same. It's kind of grim. Okay, well, let me turn left. Now, I know we're going back towards the highway, and we don't want to really do that yet, but I wanted to point out something right behind this Cactus Pete's. This is kind of interesting. There's this football field. I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be the high school football field. They just have it at a casino. But actually, wait a minute. It's not. Oh, there is some grass in it, but it's not really a field. Maybe that's just for events. Maybe they have like boxing or something here, or concerts, outdoor concerts. That must be what that is. Yeah, because there's no grass. Not even the toughest kid in Trona would play football on that field. If you know what I mean. A little town of Trona outside Death Valley is kind of notorious for having a football field that's just made out of dirt. because they can't grow grass out there. We're coming up on, let's see, what does this say? Ace Drive. Oh my God, all the streets here really do have gambling names. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn right on Ace. Now remember, if we were to go left, that just takes us back out to that main drag, but we wanna go deep into the Jackpot hinterlands. Okay, we're driving through more of these houses that look the same. Twin Springs. Maybe it's just apartments, normal apartments. That's weird. They almost look like housing projects. And then here's some apartments. Oh, look, here's a dog park. They got a really nice big dog park. And then it looks like there's some other kind of park down here at the end. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, it's the Jackpot Golf Club. It says open to the public, though. So I don't know about any country club. But these are pretty nice cars in the parking lot. There's a Mercedes. Face mask required in clubhouse. So there is a clubhouse, but I don't think it's that kind of club, unfortunately. All right, well, let's go back into Jackpot Town proper. I still want to find the fancy neighborhood. See if we can find where the rich folk live. All right, so, here we are at the intersection of Ace Road and Lady Luck Drive. Well, this time I guess I'll turn right and see what's down this way. Okay, there's a big old playground park. It's nice. Oh, wow, look. That's like what passes for a hospital. They just have a little medical clinic. I know getting medical care in these rural communities is tough. There's a lot of apartments here, though, like duplexes, apartments, multifamily housing. I guess these are all people who work in the casinos or mining. There's probably a bunch of mining in this area, I would guess. Okay, well, looks like we're kind of coming out to another edge of town, and I still don't see any fancy houses. It's another trailer park. A lot of trailers and a lot of apartments. Oh, there are a few houses out there up on the hill. Maybe this is like where the nice folk live. I mean, that's a pretty nice house. Monte Carlo Drive. This is probably where all the nice people live. Ooh, yeah, there's some pretty nice estates back here. Look, oh gosh, I don't know if you can read these street signs. Double Down Circle, Baccarat Court. Okay, this place here, this guy's got it all. Lots of toys, nice garage. Oh, they're having a yard sale. I'm very tempted to go to this yard sale, but I'm in the process of moving. The last thing I need is a bunch more crap. Okay, well, this pretty much concludes the back streets tour of Jackpot. I just looked it up on Wikipedia, and it said as of the 2010 census, there were just under 1,200 people living here. So I don't know if there's more now or fewer now, but yeah, I guess 1,200 seems about right. It's a lot of apartment buildings. You can pack a lot of people in them apartments, not to mention them mobile homes. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go back out to the main drag, and well, it's lunchtime and I'm thirsty. And since I've been trying to cut back on caffeine, I haven't had any caffeine in a while. I'm gonna treat myself, or I'd like to treat myself to a delicious bottle of kombucha. Yes, I know kombucha does have trace amounts of caffeine in it, but it's not much. And well, I'm mostly just curious to see if a gal can get a kombucha in a town like Jackpot. I have a feeling the answer is going to be no. I'll go this way this time. Cut through Cactus Pete's. I mean, I'm guessing Cactus Pete's is like the big fancy hotel in town. Like the equivalent of the Bellagio in Vegas. What is this, like a town park? Oh, it's like an electric vehicle charging station. Oh my god. Oh dang, look at that RV. It's like a big rig RV. Oh god, look at the Cactus Pete sign. Entertainment, masks, and fun required inside. I like how fun is required. I guess in a place like this, they can't just expect you to have fun on your own. Okay, well, conveniently, the general store is located just across the street from Cactus Joe's by the old horseshoe. I guess they couldn't afford to spell it the right way with an OE at the end. They had to do the horseshoe. Okay, general store. Will this place have kombucha? What do you guys think? It says groceries and dry goods. Doesn't say anything about booch. Ugh. Well, it should come as no surprise to anyone that they did not have kombucha in there. But they did have margaritas, which, let's not lie, is a little bit better than kombucha anyways. Although I'm trying to cut back on my drinking too, so I really shouldn't even be having these, but I needed one for another video that I'm planning to make tomorrow. And well, gosh, is it my fault they only came in a 4-pack? Ugh, $4.04. Blech. But I have no choice, man. This is the only gas station for many, many miles, and where I'm going, well, I'm gonna need it. And that was just for 85. I get 87 and it was 422. Yikes. Ugh, double yikes. All right, well, I'm gassed up. Got my margaritas. Got a snack. There's only one last stop for me here in Jackpot. And that is, well, no, it's not actually the liquor store. Although that is tempting. I wonder if there's some kind of weird liquor laws in Idaho where like you can't buy a certain strength of booze until they come down here to get cheap, strong hooch. Just a theory. No, why I stopped here wasn't anything to do with the liquor store. It's what's in front of the liquor store that interests me. The old Budweiser Clydesdale, perched proudly on top of this dirt berm at the side of the highway. Looks like it was a parade float or something. It's on an old trailer. Look at that butte. Man, I'm tempted to figure out a way to climb on top of it, but it's pretty tall, and when I was here last time, I think I might have actually done it. I'll have to go back and look for the photo. I'll put the photo in this video. I might not actually be on the horse. I might just be standing in front of it, but hey, that's just to prove that I was here back in 2016, and now I'm here again. And guess what? Not much has changed. Whew, it is really windy out here, man. I'm gonna get back in my rig. Now that I've got gas, now that I've got food, now that I got booze, I'm locked and loaded and ready to head back out into the wilderness. Whew, that was all the big city I could handle for one day.